everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we're south of Coeur Alene at that logging site we've driven by a bunch of times, and I pointed it out, but never came up the hill, so here we are. Got the SCS 389 and Hell Creek trucking skin for it, so that's kind of cool. That'll be out. And yeah, we went all out, got the fuel tank label and pinstripe on the tank, and should work on all cabs, although it's a work in progress because the back of this cab isn't working out quite right. And the other thing I got is Hell Creek Mudflaps for the triple lowboy or any of the lowboy configurations, and we also have them on the truck. So it's an all SCS party. But now we got to see if we can get this thing out of here. That container trailer looks to be in the way, but let's find out if we can get around it.
I've heard good things about you, but I was told that you roll stop signs, speed occasionally, and get lost frequently. Let's see if we can do something about these bad habits. Maybe we can make a proper driver out of you yet.
We're going to just back up and see how far we can go back straight here. And now we're going to cut over to our right as much as we can, because I don't know about that little trailer parked right there. Usually they don't make it impossible, they just make it hard. So theoretically we'll be able to get out of here. And I have it's not a real long, got somebody, listen to the buzzer that guy's got going on. Just clear that, clear this, get ourselves over into that notch. Should be able to get out of here. Oh yeah, it looks good. Awesome. I don't know how, I can't remember, I haven't been on this prefab in a while. Can we run over this pile of dirt here? Sometimes they're kind of solid. Oh boy, is that close or what? All right. The eagle-eyed among you might recognize Jaspers wheel pack on the truck and trailer. If you didn't, that's what I'm using.
Continue straight on.
Slav Jerry's 3406B. I'll get a little lookout around here. Quite the logging enterprise going on up here. We got to get way over here. Oh, touch that log there. And we've got 370 miles to go, so we're not going to stop and look at the Tourista stuff today. Somebody in a heap of trouble. So we should be able to make them out once we get going here. Should be able to get this thing up to some kind of reasonable speed. It's 106,500 pounds, so it will take a little work. Better get our beacons on too. So this is the road from
Get ready to turn left.
From like Grangeville or whatever up to Coeur Alene. And we've probably driven by it a bunch of times too. Ooh, nothing coming there. How does it look here? Please, nothing. Good. game had a massive update this morning, that being Wednesday morning when I'm filming this. 18 gigabytes. I mean, it was a big change. And I don't know what, I wasn't able to really find out any information on what was in it. So we're gonna have to just keep our eyes open. I did find out what was causing the purple garbage bins and rollaways and or dumpsters and wheelie bins, the whole deal. It was the real place names mod. I left in the real advertising, so let's see how that looks, if that's a problem. So keep our eyes out for that. But we shouldn't see, hopefully we don't see any more of those pink textures. So this skin will work on the Rollin 389 if you're still in 149, but if you're in 150, I don't think the truck has been updated to 150 yet. I haven't seen anything in my inbox. I guess I could look, but he usually waits till the beta is done before doing an update.
Continue straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left now.
We're going to be going left up here, but I'll wait a little longer than usual to get over there because we're going slow.
Continue straight on.
Kind of bummed out I don't have my frame counter running for some reason. Just kind of weird. Let's try and switch it on again. Nope, nothing. What would happen if I got that up? Nope, nothing. Well, darn it. Well, that's no good. That one's not working either. Okay. I have to look into that. Looks pretty smooth though, and as usual, 150 sure looks good. Oh, speaking of 150, yeah, so all you guys out there wanting to try it and everything else, make sure and check out the tutorial I did on, you know, either cloning your profile and moving it in, or just making a whole new profile. Use the TSSE tool to give it some money and get your, if you're using mods, your mod trucks
Turn left.
in, or not, you can do whatever you want, but just check those tutorials out before
Turn left now.
venturing into the game and accidentally pulling your 149 profile into 150 and then ruining it for 149 where you can't go back. 'Cause that's a real bummer. So you really want to watch that, so keep yourself out of trouble. Yeah, I'm liking the skin on this truck. I just put everything on the door with this one. DOT and everything. Oh, scale coming up. Oh, we get a wave around. Kind of makes sense. We haven't crossed state lines yet.
Keep to the left.
See if we get one in Washington. Yeah, we're going to Seattle, the port of Seattle, so should be kind of interesting.
Keep to the left.
So I've got to get cracking and finish up some more skins. So get this one up. I'm going to update the Mudflap pack that's on Steam. The Lowboy and Flat Deck Mudflap pack
Keep to the left.
with this Hell Creek trucking. So it should just show up in your folder. I guess I just got to let Spig know I'm going to do it. And Vaughn, because those servers are going to need updating if they're using this Mudflap pack. I guess Chad too, if he's managing the recon ones. If the pack is in there, I don't know. I don't remember. Checking the view out the window. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look too much brighter. Yeah, it's gonna be I guess a discovery process, or I guess I can keep checking the forums. I didn't, about this update, the 150 update this morning, I didn't see anything. I looked on the SCS forum, no mention of it. There was nothing new about it on the ATS forum, on Steam, in the discussion there. So, I have to play it by ear. So I did mention at the beginning, it's Slav Jerry's 3406B. I got his hopped up 700 horsepower version going here. I've been asked in the fairly frequently what this little tablet here is. And that's my damage, job, trip, and vehicle info. So everything's on there. And then some, like there's lots on there. There's like, got brake temps and your actual true speed, how many RPM you're doing, your air pressure in the tank, battery voltage, oil temp, brake, I just mentioned that, oil pressure and water temp.
Keep to the left.
ETA, current cruise speed, heading, time remaining, distance remaining, ETA, all the damage things, the cargo information, lots of stuff on there. So that's part of a sim dash. It's just one of the pre-set ones you can download from the website. The user created dashboards, I guess. And the one right in front of me here is one I made on SimDash. Has stuff I want on it. Most importantly is the tack and speedo. Because when I'm out here, I still have a tack and speedo down here. When I'm in the truck, I like to use the ones in the truck because I don't have to gaze all the way down here and look for them. Moses Lake. Oops. Mistaken. It's not for a while. So my bedroom repairs that are ongoing, right after I get this thing rendered, I got to get up there and cut and trim. I actually meant to buy a 4x8 sheet of drywall, and I bought a 4x9. I got to trim that down and get it installed, and then I got to use my trusty old piece of drywall I have beside me here, just propped up against the basement wall. I gotta have to sacrifice it. Man, was the building stuff ever expensive. Jeez, couldn't believe it. Here's that downhill I was thinking about. Not as scary as I remembered. Yeah, concrete's still pretty bright. Just got to kind of find the dirty patch in the middle, but here the dirty patch is clean. It's cleaner. That's weird. Nobody's leaking oil on that bridge. It's funny, a long time ago, before I was doing videos and stuff, I came on this route at night. And, you know, I'd been doing a whole bunch of driving that day, and I was kind of groggy. And I thought, God, it's really neat. I could kind of see the star, you know, whatever light there was. Back then, I wasn't so good at night. I could see there was water, quite a bit of water along the route. And being a little bit goofy and driven a bit too many hours that day, I didn't pay any attention really to the route and where I was going or anything. And it took me a long time to figure out what route this was and to take it again in the daylight to see what was going on. It's kind of weird. Darn, want to get one of those. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Gotta start thinking about the scale if we're gonna get called in. Let's see. I don't know, 150, 156, somewhere around there. Oh, another wave around. I have a feeling we're never gonna know. Sure be cool if you could just drive across them anyway and pay the $10 or whatever it is. And when you're at a rest stop or a truck stop that has one. Just pay for it and see. Try and get a photo along here. Spot up here. I took one right at the beginning because it was kind of cool at that light where we were. So if I do miss the spot here, I gotta back up, which I should do more often. Yeah, that'll be cool. All right. Ooh. Jeez, speeding. Got 2 beeps out of it. I don't know if you guys hear the beeps. Probably do. If you hear 3 of those, you could be in trouble with the Trucksbook. Oh, speaking of Trucksbook, keep getting asked how to join the VTC, the Elk Creek Trucking VTC, and that's what this skin is all about. And the trailer, mud flaps, and everything is all for the VTC. And anybody who wants to use them, like, I mean, you don't have to be in the VTC, of course, to use these skins. But Yeah, nice to have them. So it's trucksbook.eu, like Edward Uncle. So trucksbook.eu is the website you got to go to if you're not on Trucksbook already, and just download the app. And what Trucksbook is it's like having your, if you want to get really realistic and have a logbook and all that, that's the minimum you're going to do with it. And if you want to really get into it, you can do this VTC thing. Anyway, get it installed, get yourself set up with an ID and password, and then search in ATS for companies and search for Hell Creek Trucking, and then just apply. And one of us who are managers in the company will approve your application, and you're in. And then your miles that you log in the game will apply to the company miles.
Keep to the left.
And yeah, I think we're sitting at 7th or 8th in the world, which is really a big improvement, because, you know, we were all chuffed
Keep to the left.
a while ago when we got to, we were 18th or something. A month before we were like 20th. And with all of you folks joining and logging your miles to Hell Creek, we've moved up to substantially, which is really cool. Putting Hell Creek on the map.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
And it doesn't matter what, you don't have to drive a Hell Creek skin to be in the...
Turn right now.
You can use any of your favorite skin, whatever. It could be a custom skin, could be your own.
Keep
Could
to
be
the
somebody
right.
you really like, who's a skinner. You like doing their skins. Or using theirs. It's all up to you. But it's cool to see the mileage go to our goal of just ever increasing our standing. So it's a real mileage company, which means it's not, you know, some allow race miles.
Continue straight on.
Race miles are over, you know, 80 miles an hour and above for more than, I think it's 3 or 5 seconds. So when you heard the beep back there, I have Trucksbook configured to give me a warning when I hit 80 miles an hour. And to go, you know, beep, beep, beep. If you hear 3 of those, you're kind of in trouble. You may lose your miles. Yeah, in terms of counting against the total. Doesn't change your trip any. Still get paid. Everything's still fun. It just adds something to it. And we have a couple Hell Creek paid servers that, you know, some of us chipped in that you see us driving on videos or live streams. And then there's, I believe, I'm pretty sure Chad is managing Recon's old ones. Another, you know, Recon's left the building, unfortunately, but who knows? He'll be back, maybe, maybe not. Guess I don't have to signal here. Can't do anything but turn in this lane. Oh boy, missed that one. All right. Oh no, it's got to be where should I place it? Because I can't back it up. Oh, should be all right. Get this thing through this building. Fortunately, it's not too wide. Wow, look at that, straight ahead, way up there. It's our parking. I have made the mistake of trying that left lane left of us right here in the past. Must have been groggy too, because I didn't notice that there's this thing right in the way. And I don't think you can go through there. You got to go through the way we went. Well, that looks like, well, maybe there's a path on each side of it. I don't know, maybe you can. I don't know. I've just, ever since I ran into that thing, gone in the one I just did. Yeah, really liking this engine. And liking the truck. You know, good to get in the old 389. I still have that mod I peeled off Steam working, but it's kind of goofy. It puts all those weird stuff and the great big shifter in it. Thought I'd just try it vanilla. Where's our trigger? There we go. Yeah, so for paid mods, oh, we got Jaspers wheels on it. Should have put the retros. It would have been an all-free convoy. Or not convoy, trip. Oh, 372 as advertised. 45,000 dineros. Nice. That was a good drive. Nice trip. Didn't take too long. We kind of rolled it a little bit over the speed limit for most of it. Oh, beacons are still going. There we go. But yeah, SCS Lowboy. I'm pretty sure I always put a link to the Goggles 56 Lowboy and flat deck mud flat pack, and in the links in the description, so you can grab that. Maybe by the time you see this video, I'll have updated the Steam mod. If you already have the mod, then just refresh, or what do you call that? Well, I guess, how's that work again? You can validate your game files, I guess, or just let it refresh on its own, and you'll have them in there. If you go to use it and you don't have them, then you can validate your game files, and they'll show up. And of course, the truck ones will just show up with the skin. And the work on the Rollin as well in 149, this being 150. Of course, the SCS one, 389 here will work in 149, of course. So there we are. Time for me to get this thing rendered and get back to work on the house. As always, really appreciate you guys following along, and thank you for all your comments, all your contributions to the channel. Much appreciated, and you guys make it worthwhile. Thanks so much. Bye for now.